Hi all, Kim here. Before we get into today's episode, I wanted to speak about something that we cannot ignore. There is a genocide happening in Palestine. As I'm recording this on the morning of February 16th, there have been more than 28,000 Palestinian deaths, with more than 12,000 of those deaths being children. On Super Bowl Sunday, Israel bombed Rafah, a city on the southernmost border of Gaza where Palestinians were told to evacuate to. There have been numerous calls by several world governments and the United Nations for a ceasefire, but Israel continues to assault Gaza. The United Kingdom, Germany, Canada, and the United States are providing funding to Israel. A few days ago, the U.S. Senate passed a $95 billion aid package to Ukraine and Israel. It now moves to the House. This is not a war. This is not a conflict. This is a genocide. However, the public does not echo the sentiment of these governments. If you're looking for ways to support, there are several ways to do so. Some are as simple as amplifying Palestinian voices on social media. You can contact your local representatives to demand a ceasefire now. Collective action and mass public outcry are part of what's needed to make an impact. If you'd like to help financially, there are several places you can donate to. One of the most important is the Palestine Children's Relief Fund, which is a primary humanitarian organization in Palestine, delivering crucial and life-saving medical relief and humanitarian aid where it is needed the most. You can visit pcrf.net to donate, and we'll also be sure to include their link in our episode bio. Doctors Without Borders is a charity that provides humanitarian medical care to those who need it the most. You can find them at doctorswithoutborders.org or check our episode description. You can also find charity drives to support in the TTRPG community. Just the Humans started the TTRPGs for Palestine Game Jam on itch.io, which is still accepting submissions. The bundle will be available in March. You can also find charity streams to support. Tales from the Table Studios is currently looking for Game Masters players and donations to giveaways for a series of charity streams to support Project Hope's Gaza Crisis Fund. 5 Gems in a Trenchcoat stands in support of the Free Palestine movement and asks that you do what you can to support Gaza. Thank you.
Listen in as 5 friends take turns weaving stories through the tabletop game of their choice. This is 5 Gems in a Trenchcoat.
Hello everyone, welcome to 5 Gems in a Trenchcoat. My name is Tanner. I'll be your GM for today, starting on my right.
Hello, it's me, Tanlin, and Devon is making some calls. I don't feel good, my tummy kind of hurts.
My name's Jesse, and I play Titus, and my tummy feels all right. I had a bit too much candy, so I could feel a little gurgling, but I think for the most part, I'm pretty good.
Hi, I'm Kim. I play Bee and Frankie. She's just out here. And my tummy is at a neutral point right now, but getting a little nervous because of, unknown variables. I don't like that.
Hi, I'm Adam. I play Araceli. And, I've had a bit too much sweets today, too. And I'm starting to feel it. I'm a little warm.
High five, bro.
Yeah. We had a really crisp high five, guys.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
So Adam brought the tips of his fingers to a perpendicular position against Jesse's palm.
And it was...
No. It was a really good high five that made a really crisp... But
It was like
we
a
cut it out.
T. It was weird.
It was like a T.
No, you guys are weird. Why would you even make that up, guys?
So last we left off, you guys were in the middle of your battle of Le Piqueur. And Frankie there was a Republic ship apparently coming to aid the Le Piqueur. But Frankie climbed on top of the air balloon and committed a war crime like that. Just without even a second's thought. But hey, man, all's fair in war, right?
They started it.
Look, I mean, they sunk like 4 of them, right? So they canceled out. So we're still out.
It's more than 4.
They've sunk like 8 of
Oh, yeah,
our
they
ships.
sunk a lot, yeah.
It's almost half.
So, like, that only counts as 7 war crimes now, because they kind of cancel each other out.
I hear you. So you guys can do that 7 more times, right?
Yeah.
That sounds fair.
To the other 10 ships that are here. I'm
Do
just
we see
kidding.
them? Oh, yeah, do we see
I'm
them?
down for
I'll
that.
cry and throw up in a
Right?
sleeve.
I'll just go solo them, bro.
So Araceli, you, as the fog rolls in, you see the ship, like the edge of the ship that's not one of yours, like crack off and then a ship fall. And then maybe the last thing you see at that side is Frankie, like, glide in onto one of the ships from that area. She seems okay.
Glorious.
I think all the pirates would cheer for Frankie.
Yeah.
Yeah, so all the pirates like, yeah, Frankie!
Fucking Frankie the Fast, dude.
So there are 2 Cavaliers
On
coming
me.
straight towards
and
you.
one's still going towards B, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like rearing around to come
Okay.
towards me.
Yeah.
So what I want to do,
Uh-huh.
I primed this. I had gotten my...
Yes, I remember.
Yeah. So I'm going to be like, Reyna, dive bomb that dragon. The one that's going at her. And then I'm going to unhook. And as we pass the dragons coming up at us, so I want her to like turn and fly between them, just avoiding them. I'm going to jump off. I'm going to grab Daryl with both hands and just create a giant explosion above their heads.
Okay. Where do we start? Roll me your athletics. Okay, so you do that. You start on your way.
Yeah.
You jump off Reyna.
So less of a jump and more of like, I want Reyna to turn upside down so I just fall off above them.
Are you latched in?
No, I'm much.
Oh, okay, I just want to... Okay.
Yeah.
So you
I said that, I
fall
said
off
I
of
don't know.
Reyna. No, I believe
Yeah.
you. You fall off of Reyna.
Yeah.
Roll your athletics first.
Alright.
Or physique.
4.
And then roll your magic.
4.
Okay.
Do I get any bonuses because I'm using all of this gunpowder?
I prepared it, goddammit. You get a +1, so you have 5. So yeah, you unleash this like plume of flame, right? Yeah, and their dragons like sense and just like veer off. You scorch the backs of one of their like armors. The other one just flies away, right? Like to like kind of gain a new angle. So they've dispersed. You got them away for now. Asus Reyna.
Towards the dragon that's attacking.
B.
B, yeah.
Okay, roll her fight.
4.
Okay, yeah, Asus Reyna, like, managed to, like, claw one of the, like, the Dragon Rider, not the dragon itself, though. Not deeply, but, like, there's a obvious, like, slash across her chest now. So, that's something. I mean, you know, like, she's putting in the work. It's a weird off day for you two. Maybe it's
Yeah, I
just,
don't know what's up.
you know, Asus Reyna being tired from the whole bull thing. Bull, has disappeared in the clouds somewhere.
Fantastic.
So there's just a literal demon just somewhere.
Yeah.
B.
Yes.
So that dragon that was coming at you, the other one you kind of know is there. Asus Reyna just whizzes past you and like scratches the rider, who barely managed to dodge the claw, but gets sliced across the chest. But they're still charging at you. The dragon hasn't lost. The dragon that the dragon rider's on has not lost any momentum. So they're still coming at you. But
Okay.
you have a minute to respond.
Okay.
Dodge, shoot back.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna like try and steer Kai like away from its trajectory.
I hear you. Okay, roll me fly or dragon rider, whichever.
This one was bad. It was a 2.
Okay. Yeah, so you like move out of you try to move out of her trajectory, but you both like this is pretty standard like Cavalier combat stuff, so you both have like plans in mind like to
Yeah.
combat each other. So you kind of like graze off of each other, right? But she just turns immediately around. She pulls out a gun and takes aim. It's a long musket style rifle, right? She's gonna take a shot at you. Roll me either your fly or your dragon rider.
It's happening now. A 3.
Okay. Yeah, that shot like gets real close to you, B, and maybe like in the back of your mind, like, oh my god, I'm gonna get shot again. Like I'm getting shot again. But you look down, you don't see anything, you don't feel anything, and you look down at Kai. Kai seems okay, so it seems to have missed, but
Okay.
it's one of those like,
Yeah.
okay, like I'm at risk again. Like, you know, there's
Yeah.
always that chance. Yeah, you can do. I'll let you do one more thing, B.
Okay. I think what we are going to do is Kai can create a sort of like windshield. So I would like to create one around the both of us.
Okay. I will say, like, as you guys are getting enveloped in fog, I guess it doesn't really matter. You'll blow some of the cloud away from yourself, but, like, it'll still be too hard to see you, so it doesn't really
Yeah.
matter. Yeah, roll. You can do that.
Okay.
Roll your magic just to see how effective it is.
An 8.
Dude, you have a +2 whenever you start defending against, like, +3 whenever you start defending against shots or, like,
Nice.
projectile-based, like, attacks.
Cool.
Cool. Titus, you're in the clouds. Do you want to continue if you leave, there's still a good amount of cloud cover right now. You could go do other things, but if you just want to keep this thing pumping with like heavy like fog, you can do that.
So, where is the Constitution and the special sword?
Somewhere towards the bottom of the tower.
Okay, I'm just gonna start heading towards there, and I'm just gonna try to grab it so we could leave.
Okay. So yeah, you head towards where you're pretty sure like the tower is, and you get it within sight pretty quickly. It's eerie in the fog, because you only see like the top of the tower first, and you keep going down, you see more of it, but you can't see the other sky islands. It's too foggy now. And actually, you get to the bottom, and it's almost like a Silent Hill-esque ghost-like town, just like because you hear cannon shots in the distance, right, and like gunshots, but that's kind of far away. But here, there's like nothing. It's almost like the cannon shots and the gunfire are figments of your imagination. But so it's just eerily quiet. You don't even see anybody, and you think it's on the second floor of the tower.
All right, well, I'm gonna land. Tell Tempest.
She can come inside with you. You can both fit.
Okay, yeah, we'll go in. I'll go in with her. Your
Okay.
gun ready to go.
Okay.
Sword cane out,
Yeah.
one arm, gun in the other.
Hell yeah, dude. Okay, so you walk into the tower, Titus. And again, you just, in the background, cannons, guns, maybe even a couple sword clashes, like, metal ringing out, shouts, people dying, people falling, ships falling, people getting overwhelmed. You're walking into the tower, and it's weird, man. Like, I don't know that you've ever been in a building this official outside of maybe like some sort of like heist or something like that. Maybe that you did once. Like, it's old, ancient in a way. Really nice. Eerily quiet. Seems almost abandoned.
Good.
And
I have 2 physical stresses. I can't deal with
actually,
the fight right now.
Titus, can you read? That's an honest question.
I mean, he could get by. I don't think he's not reading novels, but he can like read signs and stuff.
Sure, I was gonna say like literacy's not that uncommon, but I was just checking because I didn't. You never know. Some signs, and it's like like a library here or like relics here, and then gathering room or something like that here, and then you're like, oh, relics, and that's probably where they are, right? Stairs that lead up. Do you go up the stairs?
Yeah, I go up the stairs.
So, Titus, you go up the stairs, and glass cases, podium side by side. There's this long sword, like 5 feet long from hilt to tip of the blade. Matches the description and the drawing you saw, probably one of Silver's drawings. And in the other is a book that looks really old, bound in a really nice material of some kind.
All right, I'm smashing those cases and scooping them up.
Yeah, just straight smashing them?
Yeah.
All right. So you go up and maybe you hop off Tempest, right? Grab your gun and just fwah, and glass shatters. It's another sound amongst the battle going on outside. Do it again. Glass shatters. What do you pick up first?
God, I guess I'll pick up the book because that seems like more important. So I'll grab that one first.
The book's a little heavy, maybe for us about the size of a textbook, like a big textbook. But I doubt Titus ever held a textbook in his life. But it's heavy, not non-carryable, just heavy. And on the front, it says in like the language you speak, "Our people's free will" or something like that. Again, like it's in a font that's unusual, hard to read, almost like a weird version of like whatever basic common script you have. But anyways, you grab that and then you go for the sword.
Yeah.
The sword feels fantastic to hold.
Ooh.
Like not just ceremonial, like, the whole story is about like it being used to fight the first dragon and then they made friends. Like that might be true. Like if like this blade just feels really like good in the hand, like an actual like weapon, not just like a ceremonial like piece. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nonetheless, you grab both, sword in one hand and a book in the other. You head back to Tempest.
Yep.
Where do you store them?
I'm gonna put the book in like the little saddle bag, and I'm gonna carry on the sword. I'm gonna carry the sword.
Okay. Roll me a notice.
1.
Okay. First thing that happens, you just, all of a sudden the tower shakes. Maybe luckily. You're at the bottom, but you feel the tower, like, violently shake, and then you hear something up there happening, like stone breaking, that sort of thing, right? And then, like, you just feel, like, below you, like, just, like, a huge, like, almost earthquake on a sky island. That might be something you've never felt before, actually. You're a lowlander?
Yeah.
You felt earthquakes? Not up here, though. That doesn't happen in Sky Islands.
No.
So that's really jarring. You feel almost like an earthquake. And then it's quiet for a moment, and the rumbling stops. Maybe you're waiting for the other shoe to drop. Like, or is the roof going to collapse in? It doesn't. Do you start walking out?
Yeah, sorry. I hop on Tempest, and we're getting out of there.
All right, so you guys start rushing outside? Mm-hmm. Okay. Araceli. Yeah, so you're falling. Do you assume is Australia coming back?
I want to look around
to see what's up.
Yeah, how close are any dragons or dragon riders to me?
It's hard to say because the cloud covers most of it. Yeah. You're just in fog now. Yeah, in fact, it might be a little hard for Australia to find you.
I'll call for Raina. I'm just gonna
yeah, like a big
bunch of flame around me. Yeah,
for sure. So you erupt in like some flames, right? Just like signaling, "Hey, Raina, please pick me up."
Yeah.
Hey, Mom,
come get me,
please. Australia comes down. She grabs you. What are you gonna do now that you're back on Australia? You climb back. What's your thinking?
I'm gonna like shoot up, like full speed up to find Bee, and we're like, Bee, use your wind magic, and I'm just guide the flames, and I'm just gonna let out as many flames as I can, and you just guide the flames to their targets, okay?
You just hear a very distant, all right.
Okay, so first things first, as you're shooting up, you trade places with a ship that falls. And then...
So what I want to do
is
I want to have Raina blow out fire, I want to blow out fire, and I want max output from both of us. Like, I want to create almost as much fire as all of the ships created originally in the net, and then I want Bee to guide the flames to the remain. Like, I'm spending 2 fate points here. I want to burn all of our enemies away. I'm done with this. We can't see anything. We're spent. I'm out of energy. Bee's at like
yeah. All right, so it'll take a fate point, 2 from you and 1 from you.
Okay.
So I just fly up and I was like, just guide the flames everywhere, and then Raina just and we both
of you roll me your magic.
Explode in flames.
No bonuses, but it's because they're going to be combined to numbers.
Oh, beautiful.
I got a 6.
I also got a 6.
All right, so it's a 12. The total roll is a 12. Mark off all your fate points that I set to, right? So Araceli and Australia, maybe you both like it's easier just to shoot it directly up, right, and then have move it from there. So you both like just explode in a fire. Devon, you see it like because and Titus, maybe you like see it as well just as you're leaving.
Feel it like it's like a lot of.
It's probably so much magic.
Yeah. So there's just like a pillar of like fire that like erupts from the distance for you. You're a couple miles out now. Titus, you see it. It has to be, us, Rain, and Araceli. And it's so hot that, and you're spreading it out, Bee, that it's starting to clear out the fog too. It's just burning it away. So you guys get a better view of what's around you. You're down to 12 ships first. Cavaliers, you are taking some out. Like, the ones in your immediate vicinity are knocked off their dragons and, like, their leather singed. They're on fire. It's rough. There are a couple on the, like, fringes that are left, but, like, you guys are taking out a lot by doing this. B, you're really focusing on like, controlling these flames, making sure they don't hit the ships either. You guys... Okay, once the fog clears, and it actually helps you see it too, Devon, for the record, and Titus. 3 Republic gunships, huge, like bigger than any ship in the fleet, are right here. But one of them currently, you see, Bull is gripping the sides. His face is inside of it, and you can't see what's happening inside of it. But you can't imagine it's very good for them.
Yeah.
But at least the other 2 are like now that they can see, it's turning to like fire on you guys, and they're at boat. They're higher than you, so they're at balloon level. However, the Cavaliers are almost gone. The ones that you can see. Now it just seems to be those 2 goddamn gunships.
We should have saved our points for the gunships.
I still have.
I'm out.
Nonetheless, I will say that's both your guys' turn because you
Yeah.
guys took out a lot. Titus, you see a ship rising between you and the others, but it's not flying Republic flags. Roll me a lore.
0.
Titus!
You don't know which one, but you recognize those flags are pirate hunters.
Oh, fuck.
Oh
That's
my
actually not
God.
good at all. I was like, yeah.
It's not a gunship. Like, it's not the size of the gunships, but it's pretty big, at least comparable to tandems.
They're coming for their revenge on Frankie.
So you're the only person that sees that. That notices that because it's coming up from below the ships. You guys are above them, and everybody else is on top of them.
God. Well, I'm gonna start racing to the ships. Let them know that mission accomplished. We could leave.
Okay. For the record, Titus, you're the only one who knows this again. There are 12 ships of your ships. Okay. In a line. Behind them, 2 gunships. In the direction you came from, 2 gunships that are basically blocking you guys off with fire, right? Like with cannon fire. Also, you guys are good. On the other side is that pirate hunter ship. So you're sandwiched. You still outnumber them ship-wise, but you're sandwiched between these 2. So either you got to all follow each other in a single file line, which is a great way to get shot, or you have to break the barrier somehow. Nonetheless, Titus, you can go back to the ships. You're way more maneuverable than they are. You ride dragons.
I mean, I can make a fog ball on one end, and we could just hit the other one and escape.
We're better off hitting the one ship then, not the fucking warships, right?
Yeah.
Just dip out towards the island and make a long loop.
Yeah, I guess.
Because would you rather go towards the?
I would not. I would prefer not to go towards the 2 gunships.
Warships. Yeah, they're gunships. They're
Yeah.
huge and they're full. So even with fog, they're gonna be letting off crazy amount of cannon fire.
And even then, then it makes it harder for us to dodge.
Correct.
I don't think that's the move.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'll rush back. Just have Tempest fly as fast as she can so I can give them the news.
Which ship?
You know, whichever one's the closest. I think this is pretty time sensitive.
Yeah. I think Tandem is pretty much in the center. Like, the BMTH is pretty much in the center, so it's him, luckily, I guess. That being said, roll me first your notice.
I haven't noticed shit.
Oh my God.
-2.
All right. Now, roll me your dragon riding skill. You hear a cannon shot.
5.
Dragon ride. Oh, thank God. You hear a cannon shot, and but it doesn't sound like a cannonball. It's coming from the pirate hunter. You look, and a net is like going straight towards you and Tempest. You and Tempest both sink, right? Instantly go down. And the net goes wide and kind of its structure collapses, right? But they totally just that was for you. They were firing that at you.
They know about Titus the Typhoon.
I think they know about Titus the Typhoon.
Titus is touched.
Don't be happy about this.
And you're within range. You hear Titus.
I pull out the sword and I rub my balls on it as I fly by them.
Oh my God.
We're gonna provoke them, okay?
Truly a pirate at heart.
And I yell, "I'm Titus the Typhoon, bitch!" And I flip them off as I fly by.
Okay. You head back to Tandem ship, and what do you say? You land, and there aren't any Cavaliers bugging this part of the fleet. What's left of it?
Well, I'm gonna grab the book, toss it over to Tandem, be like, "Mission accomplished," and I'm just swinging the sword wildly.
Tandem looks and grabs it, and he drops it on the floor in a dirty ass floor. He's like, ah! And then he picks it up. He's like, and then he shoves it to Jameson. Jameson's like, ah. Imagine getting thrown the Declaration of Independence.
No!
Yeah. It's like, oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
And then you guys are close enough, Araceli and Bee, to hear that it's within earshot.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, as you hear that, maybe you look up and Bull pulls his head out, and there's just a person what's left of a person in his mouth, and that the entire inside of the ship, not just the floor he was facing, the entire thing is on fire.
Whoa.
So he pulls back and looks at you and your ships, and then looks around, and then some gunfire off to the side. He gets hit in the back. You maybe see a bullet like
lodge a little.
Yeah, lodge in like his scales.
Yeah.
And he like pushes off and instantly like just goes for the others. It's a good thing nobody's provoked him yet, huh? On your side.
Yeah.
Hey man, not my monkeys, not my circus.
like
I
that.
do not want to. I do
Not
not
my
wanna
monkey, not
touch
my
that.
circus is a great metaphor for this right now.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a problem.
Araceli.
Alright, so we need to get out of here. There's 2 gunships. Well, 3 gunships, but one of them just...
A pirate hunter.
Oh, pirate...
So one's on fire,
Yeah.
and has its own problems.
Probably inop for the moment.
Yeah, at least for the
2
moment.
operating ones, then
Yeah.
a pirate ship on the back flank. Or a pirate hunting ship.
Yeah, which you heard Titus say.
And there's 12 or 11 ships of our ships.
12. Roll me a notice.
Crazy. I have good notice.
Both of you can. You both. And Titus actually as well, because this is pretty clearly happening.
I got 1.
Fucking rolled a
The
0,
2.
dude.
I got... Yeah, the fire ship is still moving. Just worth noting. Like, that's all you guys are picking up, but there's other things to focus on right now. So, Araceli.
I should just wait for the fog and we should just get out of here. I want to be heroic. No, we should just go.
I feel like you've been plenty heroic.
But honestly, doesn't feel like you've been heroic enough. I think I'm gonna land on tandem ship and sort of like just ready up in case anything crazy happens. That Raina and I are just gonna bolt at it.
Roll me a notice.
I got a 2 this time. I'm rolling so bad.
Yeah, like, the gunships are your main problem. Speaking of. Another ship down. You guys are at 11. And that fire one is, like, just kind of itching at you. Like, God, that's uncomfortable. It's a flaming ship full of people who are burning on the inside. It's still moving, which is kind of creepy. It's like a whole thing. Anyways.
How on fire is it?
You see, at least most of the inside is. The top, like, none of the stuff that makes it move is on fire, actually. So it's just their cannons and their quarters, like, everything that people would need to survive.
I'm gonna do something.
Okay.
I'm gonna fly over there. And I'm sure Bull's just going crazy, right?
He's left that ship.
Yeah, no, I know. He's
Yeah.
gonna do the next one.
Yeah, he's dealing with
I'm
other ones.
gonna use my magic. I'm just gonna put my hands on the side of this ship, and I'm going to try to cause the fire to jump ships. I'm just trying to spread the fire to the next ships.
Roll me your magic.
Oh my god.
Guys, I got a 3.
If you take a negative fate point, you can have a +2 and reroll.
Okay. What's a negative fate point?
Something I came up with, Adam.
That sounds good. +2 and reroll. I got a 7.
All right.
Wait, no. An 8.
Mark -1 on your fate points.
Sounds good. That sounds fair.
So you're pushing. You're like, it's not enough. It's not enough. I'm a hero, and you push the fire like onto this next one that Bull's in, mind you. But I don't know.
Bull's business. I think he's fireproof. I don't think Bull's a dragon. I've kind of come to like, I don't know if that's a dragon.
And like you guys see Araceli and maybe even Raina too, like just pushing the fire.
I
Like,
think Raina's pushing the ship.
yeah,
I think Raina,
yeah.
like, and the ship
Yeah.
sort of like teeter.
Yeah.
We're digging deep.
And pushing like fire and the ship closer. And the ship, Bull is about to be not crushed but hit by the other ship, and then like jumps up and onto the deck of one of them. Yeah. You don't see what
That's
happens.
a them problem.
Yep.
not our monkeys, not our circus.
And then the ships crash. You feel that happen. And then there are still some people on top of the deck, and they start firing.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Mark off that negative.
Yay!
Roll me physique for both you and Raina.
Oh my god.
I got a 2, and Raina. Wow, we rolled the same thing, and Raina got a 3.
Mark off all of your physical stresses for each of you. As like you guys are just like bullets are like falling like around you.
Guys, they're hitting me.
I don't think you actually get tagged. Like maybe like a grazing shot, like you feel your shoulder is like bleeding a little bit, but you don't feel dead, and you don't feel like anything's not working right now.
I feel more alive.
Hey, you know. Oh, okay. B.
Hello.
Kid's pushing him yourself a lot. Those gunships, like two of them have stopped firing. One's on fire. One's
Also on fire.
yeah, now just on fire. One of them is still firing at you. Roll me a notice.
Oh God. Okay, that's a 3.
Okay. Yeah.
Fuck.
You did not like. I mean, it's just hectic. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Those
there's just a
gunships are
lot
still
going
uncomfortable.
on.
Like it's uncomfortable seeing those two fiery gunships, and it's weird to see them moving still because they're so damaged. Just weird.
Can I roll notice now since I'm right here?
Yeah, sure, buddy.
I got a 4.
They're still moving forward though, closer to your ships. Weirdly, you cannot hold. Like Osrine is not powerful unless she goes against the ship, and even then, like that's a rough, you know.
Yeah.
But they're still moving forward towards your ships, and they're still rising a little bit too. So B.
There are people on them, right?
Yeah.
But with a 4, I don't notice why or anything.
It's hard to say.
I
Like
don't sense anything.
no, you don't. There are. Roll me your magic.
5.
There's a whole lot of fucking fire, but there are no bombs. Like,
Okay,
you can't.
shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're
That's
not.
what I was worried
That's
about.
Yeah, they're
Alright,
not.
yeah.
You can't sense any bombs on there. Could you fucking imagine?
I light these ships on fire, and then they just... I'm like, huh? Just fucking wiped away.
Alright, so I think I see what Araceli is doing, and cause Kai has created that weird like wind thingy around us.
Yeah.
We're gonna fly over there,
Oh, come over here, man.
gonna use the wind and take it up,
Take what up?
the fire.
Okay. Roll me your magic. +2. I like when you guys are creative. The more creative you are, the better you'll do. I promise.
Okay, that's a 4.
Okay. Yeah. So you're grabbing some of the fire, and I think the adrenaline's starting to wear off a little bit. Like, it's been a long day. This is taking place over about an hour or two. Like in game time.
That's
But-
crazy.
At the same time, like this is pushing you guys to your limit. Like maybe it's like I'm not as young as I used to be anymore.
Yeah.
You know, and Araceli are like, oh, it's been a rough couple
I'm
months. Like
spending it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I think you're just tired, right? I mean, you lift the flames, but as you're like trying to, what are you doing? I should say.
Like, I'm just trying to fly. I'm kind of doing that torpedo-y thing with Kai, like flying in a way that kind of like is trying to take,
The flames up.
NATO.
fire NATO pretty much,
Alright.
trying to take it up, you know?
Yeah, and I think you're starting to make like a little fire dust devil. Yeah, I mean, like a small one, but again, you're just like, oh my god, like.
Yeah.
Like, this is hard. Like, I've never had to do this before, and I'm old. Like, I mean, yeah, not
Yeah.
old, just
But
like...
yeah,
I'm,
I don't do this on the regular.
Araceli's having trouble, and he's half my age. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to keep up. Nonetheless. So if you keep doing this next turn, you might have something to really throw around. But right now, it's still building.
Yeah.
Mind you, there are still people on those ships, and they start firing. Because they're all guns. That's all they got. Roll me your fly or dragon rider.
9.
What?
I have that +3.
Jesus.
So yeah, all the shots go wide, like just pew, pew, pew,
Literally
like,
getting caught.
yeah, like
Sucked
yeah, and
away.
like bounced off or like getting shot up by
Yeah.
your wind.
Crazy.
So you're good. Titus, that pirate hunter ship is like still firing.
I will point out that the gunner ship probably can't fire past like us realistically, like the one that's like still in op. So if you fly behind like to our backs, you guys could probably get to clear space.
Yeah, so if I just smoke screen the pirate hunters then?
Yeah, I think so now.
Yeah, it seems like we're doing pretty good against these gunships.
Yeah. Also, they're just shooting at me.
It's
and
just
me, so.
bull doing. That's
Bull-
doing great against these
If
gunships.
it was just the gunships, we were gonna have to go the other way. I saw a bull and I was like, if bull can do it, we can do it.
So you're in the tandem and you are in the middle, right? Because you're on tandem ship.
Yeah.
There's a ship next to you. It's the Iron Maiden. That's Vargas' ship. Currently captained by her first mate, right? Who you've met. I mean, you know Titus better than everybody else, but you know him. The ship next to him drops.
Oh,
Like
no.
4 cannonballs rip through its balloon and it's gone.
All right.
And that pirate ship seems really gunning for you.
Oh no. Okay. Well, I'm gonna hop
Pirate
off.
hunter ship. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop off and I'm gonna start building the smoke screen. Try a fog to
Roll tempest.
Make a wall.
magic.
You got this shit, bro.
Yeah, let's go. Oh.
Okay.
I'm gonna re-roll.
That's actually worse. what's one of her aspects?
I didn't rewrite them all. Anxiety, undisciplined. I can't remember what the other ones were.
Can I introduce anxiety? And so she's so anxious to get out of here that she just fogs up. He gets an extra point.
No. That's a positive thing to happen.
Well, I got a -2, so I got a 2 to magic.
Okay. I think Tempest is reminded of events that have happened before and is kind of freaking out a little bit. Like, you're keeping her, like, you're her anchor right now, but she's, like, having a real hard time. She's not, like, it's not that she's not doing what you say, it's that she's having trouble doing what you say. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So she's breathing out, like, clouds, but you can almost feel her, like, hyperventilating. Like, not actually, but, like, her breathing is, like, really wrong. Like, just, it's off. Whole thing's off.
Oh, the vibes are bad. Well, I mean... Oh, I still have the magic sword, though. Yes. I didn't give it to...
I know, I remember you saying you're holding it.
Yeah. No.
I respect that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Titus, dude, if Titus the Typhoon takes this sword, that's badass.
It is. That's
sick
the
as
ultimate
hell.
pirate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, well, that's all I could do.
The real pirates.
You have another action.
made along the way.
Oh, I mean, I have my dude action, but I don't know what my dude can do. Okay. So, I have the deputy badge. Can I load it in my gun and shoot it at their ship to taunt them? I don't know. That's all I can think of.
Yes, you can try that.
Hey, all right.
Roll me your shoot.
All right, I load the deputy badge.
In your pistol, right?
Yeah, my pistol.
Just jam it in there.
Just shoot it at
blow
them,
his
try to
hand
hit the
off.
hull so that they can see it. I got +1, +4, +2, so 6, 7.
So your pistol fires. None of the gases hit you, which is good. None of the explosion actually goes back. The badge, the deputy badge or whatever, gets blown away from you, like shot away from you in all fairness, and goes at the balloon and like sticks its little like thing in it. But it's also plugging it now because it's just inside of it.
It's so funny.
So now they're marked by like this little deputy badge on their balloon.
Well, no, because I'm usually going to taunt them because we killed the other.
I see. I follow.
I want them to see it.
Yeah, Titus, you do shoot it to where they can see it.
Nice.
And just to make sure, which ship is this?
Just the one in the middle. Oh, the one that yelled at me. Whoever yelled at me.
The pirate hunter.
There's only one more pirate hunter. Right?
Yeah, the pirate. I just want to make sure. You hear, Titus!
So much anger.
Oh, Titus is loving this.
All right. Everybody roll me a notice. You guys got this. I
Look, I
believe
can't
in
fail
you.
every notice check. I
3.
can. Oh, I got a 2.
1.
Araceli and Bee. You don't have much time. These balloons... I think Araceli, you just, like, feel it. Guns are getting aimed at their balloons, but now you're realizing, oh, wait a minute, we're almost over the fleet. And these ships are so long that if they fall, they take multiple ships with them. And so Araceli, you just, like, feel... You're like, okay, like it's like a... That's happening, that's down there. Wait a minute, I have to. And B, I think it's just like a, I need to make sure these ships get away from us sort of thing. You know what I mean? Like a feel of like something bad's happening. I can feel it in my like bones. You know what I mean? Like I got to do something. What do you guys do? You each have like a split second. Like it has to be instantaneous.
Tanner.
Yeah.
So Araceli is spent.
Yeah.
He's used every bit of energy he has. He's hurt. He's run out of fuel.
Yeah.
You know, he doesn't have fuel to make fire. Can he burn up his arm to make more fire?
You know,
He'll burn up just about anything that won't straight up kill him to make more fire right now.
So okay. I'll answer that question. Kind of but first, okay. B, what do you want to do? What's going through your head right now, B? Split second, like
this is gonna crash.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think her instinct is just to go, like, up.
Mm-hmm.
Just as fast as she can.
Okay. So you just go up to like
Yeah.
get out of the way.
Just to move.
All right, cool. So you just leave. Araceli, roll me your magic +4. You hear a voice in your head, and you just hear it's not like a voice. It's like if you read a word but heard it as a voice, but you can't know what the voice sounds like. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And you just hear together, and roll me your magic +4. Take -2 fate points. We'll get there in a second.
Oh my god, -2 fate points. Okay, so that is going to be a 6 +4 is a 10. Can I take the stress?
I was going to say, so you're going to take a physical stress too.
Okay.
Of 2.
Well, I'm already.
I'm sorry, not a physical stress. Consequence.
Can I go to moderate and add more to my attack?
Sure.
Okay, I'll go to moderate.
So
So what I get? I got a 10.
Yeah,
With
so-
a moderate, what do I bump it to?
we'll say a 14.
Okay. I want to as much as I want to put holes through all 3 of these ships.
I
just want to
was
send
going to
everything I
say,
have
so
into it.
all of the fire you have, that's in front of you,
Yeah.
that's at the next ship.
Yeah.
So first what happens, like, I don't even think you see it, but maybe Titus, like, everybody turns and you just see, like, this, how to describe it? Like the tower that you guys were just destroyed, like, that kind of, like, cylindric, like, shape just blasts through these ships. Like, of fire. Just, like, straight fire.
It's so little energy. No.
Like, and all of the, like, pieces of the ships either get incinerated or pushed out and towards the other ship. Like, cannons blow up on the other side. Like, it's a mess. Like, it's almost an explosion, like a shaped charge just forward, right? So, Araceli, you look down and you have, like, fourth degree.
just fried arm.
Yeah, like, 2nd-degree burns all over your arms. Like,
Yeah.
like you can still, like, move from what you can see, but you're like, oh, this is going to be, like, I am going to be screaming in pain in a minute. Like, once the adrenaline's gone, I will not be able to handle this.
Oh. I wish I was fireproof.
And Asa Serena closes her mouth, and you see her wings are, like, burned at the ends. Like, you look and you're like, can she still fly?
We caught some backdraft.
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Like, mark down a 4 on her as well. A 2, actually, on her as well. Just a 2. B, you look down. So much of those ships was just blown away. The cannons, like, are falling out of the ships. The balloons are lifting them away now, just because there's so little weight now. And the ship next, further, like the 3rd ship, has a hole in it. Bull was caught in the center of that, like, fire, and is, like, still up, but just, like, looks around kind of like what was that? Like, I guess you can't see it on Rip. Bull looks, like, back at you both and was like, what? Like, I thought we were cool, man. Like, and looks at you very intently, like, what was that? Like,
Yeah.
but is obviously, like, burned, like, actually,
Yeah.
truly, like hurt, right? B, you catch all of this, but you got out unscathed.
You just get to watch. You get to watch me engulf myself in flames.
Now you get to watch as he gets eaten by a demon.
Dang. Dude, I'm sitting there just like, that's not a dragon. That can't be a dragon. What the fuck is that? It's looking at me. It doesn't look hurt.
Arcel, you're starting to feel the pain.
Oh.
Have you ever burned yourself severely like this?
Yeah, recently.
When?
I got 2nd-degree burns last time we fought someone.
Oh, Adam. I'm just so Adam. Yeah,
that was because Araceli, like, hadn't really been. He gotten hot, hadn't been super burned up to that point, and then he was like, "Oh, like that's a thing that can happen."
Yeah, so, like, your severe burns all along your arms.
Yeah.
You might even see some charred skin, like, in certain places, like flesh that might, like.
I was figuring I'm looking at muscle in some areas.
Yeah.
I mean, 4 is pretty bad.
Yeah, like, skin's gone. You know what I mean? Like gone. Like, not like,
It looks so gross later.
as you're in, like, oh my god, it's hurt so much. B. I think after that, you see the gunship's, that third gunship's still up, but it's taken a hit. Bull seems really mad all of a sudden. But there's still cannon fire going on the other side over at the towers. Like, they haven't stopped firing at you guys. You're not even, like, if you guys wanted, you could probably take the place. Epicure. You guys have an advantage right now. But you're in a rough shape. And their ships are still falling. Like, not now, but, like, in general.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
I'm flying down to the kid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, V. Whoa, my arms hurt.
Oh,
I got rid of the ships.
we need to get you out of here.
Were they gonna drop them on us?
I just nod my head.
That's what I thought was gonna happen.
Yeah, we need to get you out of here.
Is Bull looking at us?
Both rolling notice checks.
Can I roll a dragon riding to get his vibes?
Sure. Well, first roll me notice and then do that. Both
Holy
you can.
shit! I got a
Finally.
5.
Roll me a dragon riding. +2, Adam.
I got a 6.
Okay. Bull is coming at you, not as fast as he was, like, he seems a little slow right now, but he's coming at you, and he has his arms outstretched.
Coming for beef?
Yeah.
B, you gotta go.
I'm not leaving you here.
Oh no, it's just back up a little bit, because the Bull is... I don't know his name.
3.
Back up a little bit, because that guy's kind of an
2.
asshole. I'm going to tap Reyna. Has my tether burnt up?
Roll me, just, roll 1 dice. Tell me what it is.
It's a plus.
No, it hasn't.
I wanted it to. I'm like, no, you gotta move, and I'm gonna tap Reyna, and I'm gonna burn my tether.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have her dive down, and I'm gonna jump up.
Okay.
As much as I can.
Alright, so, okay, roll me your
I'm
physique.
gonna fucking die. Bull is gonna kill me. Bull's not a dragon. I'm standing on that. I rolled bad. I got a 1.
So you jump up, but not that high.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of reasons you don't jump that high, Adam. I'll let you know.
Oh, yeah.
But,
Oh, my legs are burned too, B!
Os's Reyna.
Squealing in pain.
Os's Reyna. What does she do, Adam?
She's diving.
Does she?
There's a very particular reason.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ask you
Yeah.
if she would read this. So I want him to dive after her.
Okay.
Because I'm coming behind him with my flames.
Yeah.
Because he's hurt.
Yeah.
So we have to beat him. Because he's not going to stop attacking us. So we either scare him away or beat him. That's really what's going to happen right now. Oh, God, why was that stupid dragon in the middle of the ships? What was he doing? He's not a dragon. He's a Balrog. Jesse was right.
Hello, and welcome back to the middle of the episode. This is our second to last middle of the episode, if you can believe it or not. I sure can't. Anyways, our first ad comes from our friends over on the Monsters Playbook.
My name is Johnny, and I'm the host, executive producer, and Prince of Lies for the Monsters Playbook. What's the Monsters Playbook? It's an actual play Monster of the Week podcast set in my hometown of Minneapolis, Minnesota, where no monster can hurt you as badly as you can hurt yourself. It's a character-focused adventure where you'll meet Kira Ashwood, a journalist with a cult past she's desperate to atone for, and a secret power hidden even from herself. Casey Davis, a taciturn secret agent becoming disillusioned with the agency she thought she could trust. Theo Nessos, a professional sorceress trying to escape the shadow of her powerful magical family. And Mark Clayton, a pretty haunted introvert who just wants to make sense of his powers and all the weird things that keep happening to him. This is a show where danger could just as easily come from an otherworldly threat as from the fragile emotions that anchor our characters and bind them together. If you like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, The Dresden Files, or any city-set supernatural story with monstrous threats and messy feelings, check out the Monsters Playbook. New episodes every other Tuesday, wherever you get your podcasts.
If you've been looking for a new actual play podcast that uses the Monster of the Week system, is set in the real world, and also has a little bit of paranormal happenings, I highly recommend you go check out the Monsters Playbook. Next up is an ad from our friends from The Heart is a Dungeon.
We see an ending.
I'm not sure if I ever knew exactly what kind of tree it was. To me, it was just a castle.
Would you like to turn to page 21 to check out the dark doorway? Turn to page 16 to visit an old hedgehog.
Well, everyone deserves to tell their story. We can be your friends now.
Yeah.
And what about my blue jay? He's so full of seeds. You're gonna love him. He's just so full of seeds.
I love seeds.
Seeds are pretty great.
I guess at the end, I'd rather have my faith disappoint me than have me disappoint it.
With just kind of a scream, emit electricity into him with shocking grasp. You see something? And I'm gonna look up too.
The Heart is a Dungeon is a TTRPG podcast focused on loss, healing, mourning, and joy. You can find us on Spotify, Twitter, Blue Sky, and Instagram.
The Heart is a Dungeon is an emotion-filled TTRPG actual play podcast, and so I highly recommend you go check them out. Alrighty, it's time for deep breaths and some hopes that no one dies. Back to our regularly scheduled programming.
You jump. Bull, like curves down but slaps you with his tail. Yeah, you just like get a clunk. It's not enough to like damage you, but you're like, oh, that's almost a mild concussion.
Can I grab it?
Yeah, you can, Adam.
I just grab onto his tail.
Okay.
I think I look at B as it's all happening because I go, you have to go, and then I like burn my own tether and like leap up, and then I'm like, I might clip, and then I latch onto his tail and just get yanked down with him.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, kid.
So again, B, like, Araceli doesn't know. Remember, the last time you remembered somebody getting into a fight with Bull, a human, you heard they got broken in half. And died.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means about what you do next. But, B, you're allowed to do one more thing.
So I think the sheer force of what just happened knocked us back a little bit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we go down.
You're going after us? Oh my god.
I'm sorry,
We have to jump the thing. It's okay.
Titus.
Yeah. Titus, go get Gandalf, dude. Go get Gandalf right now. There's a Balrog. Titus, go get Gandalf, please.
Magic sword.
Titus, bro, you need to get over here, dude.
Another ship falls.
God.
It's just the pirate ship and the gunship firing.
Actually, lead everyone out.
Yeah.
Because we cleared out this end practically.
I need to make more
Or
smoke.
less, yeah.
I need to make more fog, though. I didn't make much fog. Okay, I'm gonna try to make fog.
All right,
this,
roll your
girl.
magic.
You got this, baby girl. All right, baby girl. Okay, that one was cocked though, and then you moved it.
Yeah, you're right. This is cocked. It was cocked. 4.
Dude, do you have any more points?
You're getting some fog going.
I have a point for Titus. Can I use the
Yeah.
point for Titus? Okay, here we go.
No, just take the 6.
No, he did better. So, yeah, I got 6.
So, Titus, you're making more fog around you guys. So it's at least covering the ships. They're still firing because they have a rough idea of where you guys are, but now it's going to be a lot harder to hit your boats, which is a good thing.
Yeah, I'm going to be yelling to back up.
Back up? What do you mean?
I'm going to tell them. So I'm going to swing back and tell them, back up. And then ready a shot. Ready an ambush for when they go through the fog.
Got it. You want them to...
Because there's only 2 of them and there's 10 of us, right?
Yeah.
So
9.
9.
Oh, so you surrounded you guys in fog?
No, I just made a wall. So I want them to back up.
Oh,
and then once they come through the fog, they just blast
Hey, Jesse,
them.
you want those ships to go in reverse?
Well, I'm sure they can figure it out.
Because there's the pirate hunters on this one ship of pirate hunters, and then one ship that has a hole in it of the military.
I thought we killed them all.
No, I put a hole in the third one.
Oh, okay.
And then also made the Balrog angry.
Okay, you're right. Okay, I'm gonna tell them to start running home. Start running home, boys.
Okay. So yeah, they're just going full, I guess, mast ahead and full wind ahead. You know. Yeah, they start slowly picking up speed.
Duh.
As they're, still getting shot at, but for whatever that's worth. You're, Titus! You coward!
Damn.
Titus is a whole subplot, bro. You'll have to figure that out after the campaign.
I don't even know who this guy is. I failed the lore check.
You're the worst. You're just as bad as everyone is to you. That's why you're cursed to not be known.
Actually, roll me a lore, that's a good point, Jesse. You should be remembered. Like, Titus would remember this dude pretty obviously.
Oh my god.
Minus 2.
Bro's not.
Bro, literally, it's his fucking background character that made Titus who he is. Doesn't remember.
Don't remember.
So, Titus, you're enveloping you guys in fog, and hearing some dude keep shouting your name. It's the first time you've heard somebody shout Titus the Typhoon in years. Well, in a long time, I'll say. Not years, but a long time. In anger, right? How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel good.
Good.
I feel excited.
Good.
I feel reinvigorated. I feel like I shouldn't have this physical stress anymore because I feel so good.
Dude, I agree.
What's your physical stress at?
2?
Mark off the 2.
Yeah!
Jesse, what are your aspects again?
They are a life-worthy redemption, alcoholic, pirate, semi-immune to staghorn.
All right, cool. So, Araceli, you're on the back of both. Araceli,
My hands hurt.
Asus Reina, that's actually kind of fucked up if you think about it.
Oh,
But-
it sucks.
Yeah, but Asus Reina is,
Diving.
yeah, no, she is, but, like, right in front of him, right? She's, like, trying to lead him, basically. He's gonna let out his breath weapon at her, because it's the only way he can reach her right now.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Can I remember anything offhanded or anything referenced about a dragon like this from Devon? I spent a lot of time with Devon. Devon loves dragons. Probably didn't shut up about him. I have decent dragon writing, and I'm curious, just maybe I could be evoked a little or just inspired by one of the dudes that's not here right now.
+1. You're in a rough situation.
What am I dragon writing? Because I want to find out his weakness.
Yeah, it's a Dragon Rider go.
I mean, he might have talked about Bull.
I don't know, like, would Devon have discussed Bull before? It was a noteworthy part. It's like that, like, at summer camp, you're like, we don't go over there because there's the bear or whatever, right? Yeah. It's that kind of vibe where not everybody interacts.
Devon doesn't really like talking about his past, but
Right.
I think because he did a lot of like training stuff for these newer dragons that he had just got.
I also know we talked a lot about dragons when I came back because I was telling you about
Yes.
dragons I had seen because I was traveling. I'd seen dragons you hadn't seen yet.
Yeah, so I think, it probably would have come up. Like, yeah, I've seen fucking stupid buku ass fucking dragons for no reason.
Yeah. Okay. +1?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna roll dragon riding. Alright, that's not bad. It's just 0 with a +1. I got a 5.
This knowledge probably actually comes from your time away more than it does Devon. Devon, maybe you're connecting some dots, like in the heat of the moment, right, between what Devon told you about Bull and what you learned while you were away. If Asus Rain is rare, then Bull's about as rare.
Right.
Maybe not more rare, but about as.
Right.
This is the first time you've seen one in real life. They're not, like, Bull's old, you're not sure how old, but his species is old. Like, story, like...
He matches descriptions of...
Yeah, of, like dragons going back that long. Maybe he's a descendant of, right? But, it's something like, from what you know of dragon-based religions... Bull's a sacred figure. Like, he's not a literal... I mean, depending on what Araceli thinks, obviously. He's not a literal god, but, like, a direct descendant of one. Many, like tens of thousands of years ago. Like, long.
I think Araceli's sitting there and he's like, man, like, Titus killed a fucking... what was it? Basilisk?
Yeah.
I can do this. And so, as he charges up his breath weapon... I can't let Reyna get hit by that. I absorbed heat earlier sessions ago. I want to absorb all the heat. I don't want to let him let his breath weapon off.
Roll me your magic.
Okay, that's not too bad. 6.
Okay. So,
yes,
Bull lets out
his... pulling towards him as quickly as I can. I'm trying to get towards his head.
So yeah, like, Bull lets out his fire, but you're grabbing onto like his back with one hand, burned.
I'll put my hand in his mouth to do this.
You're putting it up to his side.
Okay. I will put my hand inside of his mouth if I can stop Raina from getting hit.
You can either mark your 2 physical stress and have nothing happen to Raina, or she takes a 2 physical stress.
Okay. So I would like to remind you. So I got max physical stress earlier.
Yes.
Then,
Sorry, consequence. I mean consequence.
Oh, so I go up to a mild consequence and a moderate consequence?
Yes.
Okay.
And nothing. Yes. Or we'll say that her already 2 consequence just gets a little worse.
What's severe?
If you get all 3 filled, you die.
Right, but what is severe?
Things like that would take like broken back, broken leg, like things that like severely
take
like
you out of the game.
Yeah, like
Tanner.
Yeah.
Can I take a severe to fully stop him and harm him with his own attack and have Raina double back and hit him?
Yeah. I'm gonna invoke an aspect I think you should have wrote down earlier.
Okay.
Though. You have something to live for now.
Oh, son of a bitch.
It's like heroics are all good. But you could still take Bull, just you and us as Raina. I'll let you not only get rid of your negative consequences, but gain an extra point, like a fate point.
If I try to survive?
If you're like, okay, I just need to divert it, Asas Raina can take a little bit more. We're a team, right?
Yeah, we are. You're fucking right, Tanner. Dude, dab me up, brother. I was like, I'll die for Raina, dude. Raina gets to live forever, bro.
Forever, bro.
Yeah, I'll just divert a little bit of it, and I'll take a mild consequence. So we both take... So she goes to a moderate now, right?
No, you don't even take a mild.
Oh.
But and then her second consequence, write down right wing charred. Before she was going to have trouble flying, she can only kind of go up and down now.
For sure.
But she can still fly.
Yeah.
So, trade-offs.
I don't have my things anymore?
Correct. What does Asas Raina do? She has an action still.
Oh, fuck. Okay, I stopped it. Well, no, because I was doing that in response to him doing a breath weapon.
Yep.
So I don't even know if it's our turn yet.
It is. It's this happening on your turn.
Cool. So I stop his breath weapon.
Yeah, I'm going to say that's your main action.
For sure.
You can do like a small thing if you want. Maybe like try to poke his eye or something.
Yeah. I'll just jab my thumb in his eye. So that way Raina can
roll me or
have a better
fight.
Attack. Actually, can I do a dragon ride to like pivot a wing or like hit something to make him like rear or move?
Yeah.
Jesus, guys. 3.
It's like punching a rock. Like not like you didn't hurt yourself, but you're like, oh, that's not happening. Like, your wrist hurts a little bit. It's vibrating. You're like, oh.
It lays down.
On Bull. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so Raina's gonna turn around and just
like right at him. Right.
I actually, because he's going full speed at her, right?
Yep.
So I'm gonna give Raina a signal. I'm gonna let go and have Raina loop and try to grab onto Raina and have us just dive back down at her after the loop. So we're just doing a flip.
If you use a fate point, I'll give you +3 to that too.
Okay. I got an 11.
Okay. So you like jump off. And I'm like, this goddamn dragon.
What is it? It's not. I'm not calling it a dragon. I'm like, what is it?
So you jump up. Asrena like circles around. Bull is following her, like kind of circling around, but she catches you. You both like go in for this attack. Bull turns around and like grabs onto your claws and looks at you. But like so now Asrena and him are like biting at each other as like you're like kind of on fire. Like it's kind of a mess actually. Yeah. Bee.
Yeah. I'm actually asking you for help.
Yeah.
Bee, please.
Like Osrain is like maybe her like lip is like cut by one of his teeth and like his nostril like it's a nick from hers. Like they're both like biting at each other, but his claws are getting singed. Like you see, like you're hot right now. Like you need to be careful yourself, but he's like having trouble too.
Bee, I'm raising my core temperature.
Be your turn.
We're holding him still, Bee. Get him.
I'm on him also.
No, so I'm holding onto Raina, trying to jab his eye. Just reach.
Your arm's way too short. Like you're like, oh, come
I'm
on.
Slapping at him. Anything I can do. I have weapons on me.
Hey man, you think those bullets are gonna work on him?
No, I've seen bullets not work on him.
Yeah, Kim.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Okay. I've been trying to figure out what to do because I don't necessarily have magic that can do what you've been doing. But
I do want to try something.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how successful it's going to be. So, she's tired and she's terrified of this big-ass, fucky-ass dragon that she is seeing go toe-to-toe with Reyna, who is the only dragon she's ever known that can hold her own, I think. So she's gonna take one of those little nets out of her bag. And I think she is going to throw it and pour all of her magic that she can into it to try and ensnare one of its wings.
Okay. It's gonna be hard because Ed and Reyna, not only do they look a little similar right now because they're both engulfed in flame, but they're grappled with each other. Mm-hmm. You can see who's who, but it's gonna be hard to aim that shot. I'll just let you know. You'll take a penalty to the roll, but there's no way you're gonna hit Reyna. I'll say. Or you don't have to take the penalty, and you might hit Reyna.
I would also like to say,
Huh?
I'm going to spend 2 fate points.
Alright, that's fine then. You don't even get the penalty, bro.
Oh, shit, bro.
Okay. 7.
Okay. So you've shoot out this net, and now maybe you're like, oh, that was my last trick up my sleeve. Like I don't my pocket's kind of empty right now. I've been using a lot of these seeds, you know. So okay, and you take aim, like you grab it, you take aim, you feel it's empty. You're like, I gotta make this count. They're far, like they're both falling. Like you know how eagles when they mate like clasp together and like fall. That's kind of what's happening right now.
Oh, it looks like we're mating, but we're not mating. Please stop him, Bee.
So it is also worth knowing they're just diving.
Checked. Are they mating?
Bee, I don't want to die anymore, dude. I don't want to be a hero. It's not worth it. He's yelling for help.
So you shoot the net, and it spins right, and it's going towards. You got a 7.
Mm-hmm.
What was your magic roll? Do you remember?
Earlier, 11.
So,
You bitch!
I'll cry.
so your net wraps around its wing. Bull kind of like starts like trying to throw his wing out, like you know, like trying to throw your arm out, just be like, all right, there's blood moving there, but then he can't because there's a net around it.
Yeah.
You notice that the net's singeing, but Bee's magic is very powerful for what it is. It's holding for now. And now that he's not giving you guys any like lift, he's just dragging you guys down. Like literally, like he's holding on to you and Austrana and falling.
Yeah.
Titus.
All right, I'm heading on over there to help them out.
Oh, you're coming?
Yeah, I got the magic.
My fucking guy.
I got the dragon slaying sword.
You do.
You think I'm
You just see us just falling, just locked in, falling.
Yeah. Well, I got the holy sword. I'm gonna get that sword ready for a swing.
All right, so you're heading down there to help. What's Tempest's fly?
It's a +5.
Ooh.
Oh, cool.
She's super maneuverable. That's
Yeah.
the whole thing.
So no, totally. So yeah, you dive down. You can get a swing in if you guys want. First of all, okay, what you see, you get out of the clouds. The gunship and the pirate ship are still there, right? Like those are two problems that still exist. But the cloud cover is helping the ships for now.
The gunship's also like super fucked up, right?
It's very heavily damaged. They're still firing, but it's a lot better than it was.
Is it on fire as well?
Yeah, like they're putting it. It's extinguishable, but it's still a lot of fucking fire. Nonetheless, those are two problems that exist. Titus and Tempest, you're diving. What you see is Bee, like, are you following them, Bee? Mm-hmm. Okay, Kai and Bee are following. Araceli and Reyna, the dragon. You don't even know anything about this thing. You just know it's been fucking killing.
Neither
like,
do I
people.
know. It's a menace. That's all I know.
They're locked in combat. It's hard to see who's who. They're like a twirling arrow of flame almost. But Tempest is fast. Mm-hmm. And as you get closer, you start feeling Tempest's neck just like her breathing is getting like heavy.
Oh.
Roll your dragger rider for me.
I got 5.
She looks back at you like Tempest. Like her eye meets yours, right? While she, one eye is kind of like looking at when she's looking at you. She's like, I don't think she wants to do this, but she will follow you into battle no matter where you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell us. Our crew needs us. We're not running this time.
Oh,
okay.
fucking dude.
She like looks back and like closes her wings and she's diving now. Like
the only
way to catch up is to Go.
We're gonna Superman punch this dude with this magic sword.
Roll me your fight.
Okay.
+2.
I got a +3, so this is +5.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I got 5. No, I'm gonna spend a fate point. Put a
Hell
+2 on that.
Hell yeah, Jack.
7. And it's the magical holy dragon slaying sword, so I feel like it should do more damage.
So it's a really tough maneuver to get close enough to hit it with a longsword while still not like getting engulfed in flames.
Sorry.
But like as they're twirling, Araceli and Bull and Reyna, yeah. As they're twirling, you line up right next to them as you're dashing down. Bull's back is to you just for a split second, and you like bring it down as you strafe by them. And you see what looks like silver blood like fall out of like Bull's back. And like a roar, like a loud roar. It's like one of his first ones in pain. Araceli, you guys are still engaged. Like, you're still locked in. But Bull, you can't feel. If we could know Asa's Reyna's perspective, she feels his grip loosen slightly.
Okay.
But then he looks at you guys.
Yeah.
He locks in, and he starts breathing in heavy.
Like he's gonna do a breath weapon.
Yeah. You say.
I don't know. Well, because I have two. One of my ideas is taking my sword out and stabbing his wing that's wrapped up to make sure he can't fly anymore. But then we're still locked in. That's the big issue that we have right now.
Yeah.
He's gonna do his breath weapon.
He's reeling back.
I want to live. What's the best option right now? What's the best option? You know what? Because you know Reyna and I get in action. Mm-hmm. Can I spend my action to... I'm going to have her do her breath weapon, and I'm going to mimic his by compressing hers.
So, like, they breathe into each other?
Yes.
Okay.
And I want to meet his with the same kind of focus. And,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that idea. Roll me your magic, and then her magic, I guess.
Okay. And her...
breath, weapon, whatever you wrote it down as.
I think I have it as shoot.
That's fine. Yeah, that's right.
For my magic, it's 6.
Okay.
And then for her shoot, it's fucking 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, wait, 7.
Great. Okay. Awesome. So,
stupid goddamn devil dragon.
Bull opens his mouth, and Asa's Reyna opens hers, and you like pull fire from around you and just like focus it in to try and focus on Asa's Reyna's, and the fires lock. And like there are beams like at each other. It's blowing fire at both of you. The dragons are fine. You're getting like embers like kind of burning off.
Just get away from this stupid thing.
You can. Araceli sure can do that, but Adam doesn't need to roll for that because
he cannot push us away.
It's not physically possible.
I was hoping there was... Okay, we're locked.
There's blood. Like you can see blood. Like it's pooling around him still, right? And like falling. And it's not like a mercury like glimmering.
Looking at it like. What is this?
But it's bad. One of the cannons from the pirate ship goes, and you guys see another ship fall.
Oh my god!
The pirate ship that can't see them?
It's firing in the smoke. Okay, what's everybody's like health at?
Bad. So bad.
I
1 physical strength.
have not taken any damage.
I've actually stabbed myself before in character. Worse than that.
B, your turn.
Are we still locked in breath?
Yes.
I'm trying to figure out how to get you guys not locked.
I'm like, cut his legs off, but that's impossible. He's thick as fuck. What?
It's just funny. I mean, you're right.
He has 4 fucking wings. I'm not even sure if we fuck up 1 wing that he won't be able to still fly.
Dude.
This thing's fucking Superman, dude.
Oh my god, this is the worst.
Bro, B, just amplify our breath, dude. Just use your magic and just start pouring magic into us.
Yeah, I could do that. Yeah.
Because at this point, I don't know how to separate us.
Yeah, at this point, because I don't have anything. Because my thought was to throw something between you.
Do you have a vial left?
I do.
A vial?
Fucking Jack, dude.
Yeah.
I think. Okay. So I have the poison, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I coat my whip in it?
You want to get that close, though?
Your whip's reach is like 10 feet.
I'm thinking of doing a drive-by
Roll
by its eyes.
me lore.
Okay.
It is immune to fucking
A dragon rider, actually. It'd be a dragon rider skill because it's a dragon.
It's a 4.
And +1 because you've dealt with Bull before. His hide is way too thick for your, like, those thorns. They're not piercing it. But, I mean, if you get it in an orifice...
I was going for the eyes.
Yeah, no, that's why I bring it up.
I'm literally doing a drive-by to, like, whip by its eyes to try and get the poison in there.
Okay.
That way.
Spend a fate point, or
Yep.
you could hit Ossus Reina. You don't have to.
I'm using my last one.
I have
Hey,
my leg
I
up
have one of my aspects as putting the needs of others before myself.
Hell yeah, buddy.
so-
Hell yeah.
I have my legs wrapped around Reina's neck, and I have my hands on either side of her mouth, concentrating her fire into a blast.
Okay. That's a 6.
Nice. So you throw your whip out, and like with like the poison coating it, and you like look up and you just see poison, like what's obviously Staghorn's poison. Yeah, the whip and poison like lick at you
I
guys.
like touch it a little so that way my hands go down.
Yeah, because it just goes into your skin. You're like, oh, that's nice. Like,
Pass out.
most of it gets, all of the stuff on above Ossus Reina gets burned up because you guys are the hottest part of the flame. But in like his Bull's open mouth, just like bits drops, and on his eyes like drops. Right, it's little bits, but like on him, and he doesn't even seem to notice at first. And then like Ossus Reina feels his grip loosen a little bit, and you see his eyes kind of like dilate and then read like focus.
The dragon's getting high.
And then his breath weapon, his fire like starts beating yours and then going a little back, then going and then a little back.
Okay.
And he's slowly starting to lose that fight, that part of the fight. Titus.
Going for another slash.
All right, let's go.
Fight. I got a 2.
Okay. Roll me a fly.
5.
Okay. Just, I mean, like, I don't know how aware everybody is. Bee for sure notices. And Titus, I think you pick it up just because you have to dodge it. Bull, like, tries shifting his weight to, like, slam it, like, just, like, basically, like, bump into you, like, check you, right? Because he's like, I gotta do something. You dodged. You and Tempest, like, fly out of the way. You don't hit him. But it's a close call. And also, you only could create so much smoke in a single turn. It's starting to dissipate, which means they don't have their cover anymore.
Why is Bull that guy, dude?
Dude, I don't know. I don't like it.
I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, I'm also gonna cry.
Titus, what are you going to do? You're going to keep on Bull, or are you going to turn your attention? Titus, you turn your attention?
Yeah.
You see the gold inlay is mixed with like the silver blood from Bull. It's just fun. It's nice to see. Maybe like you're looking at it, it's kind of pretty in a way, you know.
Sick.
Would I be at least able to pass the sword on to Bee?
Yeah, you can like toss it like Bee, take it, and then just like toss it to her.
Yeah, I'll swing by it. I'll hand her over the sword.
Yeah.
I see that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, more or less. You kind of get the vibe, but you're like, I don't know anymore. Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, I want that back when we're done.
I just go, okay.
Yeah, I'm starting to hallucinate because I'm having a heat stroke.
So, Jack. The kid's got himself in a goddamn mess again. He's tangled with, like, the Bull down there, right? And you've dealt with Bull plenty of times, right? Like, when you're... A lot of the time, they're like, oh, go fucking send Jack. Like, he's not a big deal, right? If we lose him, like, kind of that sort of shit,
They
right?
keep trying to kill me with that demon dragon.
Yeah, and you're watching, and, like, there's ships over there, and fucking Araceli's down there, and you're like, God damn it. How did this happen, right?
You also see Bee.
Yeah, you see Bee, you see Titus like going up with he's got a sword, and you think you know what? That's a big deal. That's a question for later.
Like, Bee's got it. Bee's so solid, dude.
But the kid's looking rough. Like maybe Bee does have it. Maybe she doesn't. What do you do?
Can I scan the situation? Also, what am I on? I'm on a vessel, correct? Or
Or
am I ahead?
It's just you, man.
For sure.
This one's just you.
For sure. So Jack's here. I want to scan the situation. I want to see what is most like important.
Araceli or 9 ships?
Who looks in worse shape? Like realistically, like what? Well,
Araceli will die faster than the ships deplete.
Yes. What is more important to the rebellion?
The ships? Like, almost certainly.
Is he aware of the
rough plan? Yeah. Actually, yeah. How do you feel seeing Lepicure in flames destroyed?
Fucking losers.
But yeah, you have a rough idea of the plan.
A little sad that I didn't do it.
Yeah.
I see that Bee has the sword, correct?
Yeah, more or less.
How close am I to Titus?
You're even between both of them.
I'm going to call it to Titus. Like, Titus!
Like, oh, god damn it.
Where's the book?
It's on Titus' tandem ship.
Can you get Tandem out of here?
I'm trying to make a smoke
Can you
wall.
absolutely, or do you need support?
I got this.
Are you positive?
Sure. Yeah, I can do this. I got this.
Do I help you or the boy?
Help the boy. He's not gonna make it.
I hate that big fucking dragon. Cannonball. And I just start plummeting towards them.
Roll me your fight.
Yeah, I'm physique.
Physique. So.
I'm also gonna yell for him to try to put Bull up.
And you have your fate points.
Oh, I know it's Bull. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you, Tanner. I mean, it is just my second character, but I'm gonna yell for him to put Bull up.
All right, so Araceli can do you and Austrana can do that, and you hear that. That's your action, though. Just letting you know.
For Reyna and Araceli?
Yeah.
So would that be a fight for them, or do they just do it?
They
because they're locked.
Roll
in.
a fight. It's not gonna be that tough.
Cool. I got a 7.
Yeah, they you guys angle him and you're holding him. He's Bull's resisting. Because I think he's got a vibe of I can't be like this is not for me, right?
Yeah.
They're doing this for a reason, you know. But Asus is maybe about as strong as he is now that he's weak.
Yeah.
You know, so it's kind of like an even contest
so
of
much
strength.
Stronger than I anticipated him to be. I'm not gonna lie. And we're just in a ball, and it's gonna hurt us a little bit, but Staghorn's at full fucking health.
Yep.
And so we just hard into it. So
Roll your physique, buddy.
And I'm gonna spend a point to make sure that we fast act this shit.
All right.
So it's 4 + 5, 9.
So yeah, I think you just slam into first. Okay. First of all, Staghorn slams into Bull's back.
Yeah.
Ostrin is released. Like his hands go wide. And his wings. You don't hear any cracks. That should have broken something, but you don't hear it happen. But Jack, you feel when Staghorn's spines dig in.
Yeah.
And maybe you're like, yeah.
Yeah, and he even had a wound too. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can collect a little blood in one of my vials, a little silver blood.
Roll me a little athletics.
You got a 3.
All right. No vial, but hey, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
And Bull you unhook, Bull starts dropping. He's probably not dead, but he's probably not coming back. Probably. Roll me a Dragon Rider.
What did I roll there? I got a 1.
Total?
Yeah.
Who's to say? But he's hurt, and he's falling. You can see him moving. Again, he's alive. Mm-hmm. But it's not like he's controlling his descent right now. He has many miles before he even starts to worry. But, that's it for now.
Fuck. Alright, Jack's alright, he's gonna start flying straight back up to the ships.
Alright, Araceli and Asusrena, though.
Yeah, really quickly.
Yeah.
Jack's gonna he's gonna shoot. When he can, he's gonna use Staghorn to blow a giant hole in that
the gunship or the pirate
ship.
In the balloon?
In the balloon of the gunship.
Alright, you're gonna have to you're gonna have to get closer.
Yeah,
eventually.
absolutely.
Araceli and Asusrena, you're hurt. Everything hurts. Asusrena hurts. She knows she hurts, obviously. Araceli, you're in great pain. But you don't have to be on fire anymore.
Correct. We put the flames out. And we're watching him just kind of fall, right?
Yeah. You hear a roar. Defiant, loud, powerful roar from down below.
Reyna's the queen of fucking dragons. I want to dive bomb it.
You do?
I think Reyna would, because she's proud. Or question.
Huh?
Is Reyna scared of this dragon?
Is Reyna scared of any dragon?
On her sheet, it says she's proud and loyal.
I doubt it. I doubt she's scared of it.
I think Araceli is scared of this dragon.
That's true.
And
that's fair.
Araceli's not scared of a lot of things. And so I think Araceli's gonna just kind of pull on her rein and because I think she roars back.
Yeah.
And he just pulls on her rein, maybe not.
Asa Serena, like, she gets into dive mode. Like,
Yeah.
she's still diving. She, like, curls her wings
Yeah.
back, and you try pulling. What do you say?
I'm just like, it's okay if we don't have this one, but there's other people that we need to help out right now.
And that's where we'll end today's episode of 5 Gems and Trenchcoat. Thank you, everybody, for listening. We'll be back next week with another episode, and we have some stuff to plug.
I don't have anything to plug. Fuck you.
Jesus Christ, Tanner, why would you do
I'm
this
actually
to
on
us?
fire.
I am hurt. Not actually. But,
Yeah, Kim.
but me, Kim is hurt.
Bee's taking no damage.
Bee's taking no damage. She's okay at the moment. Yeah, anyways, if you like listening to us and you think we're really fun, you should follow us over on our social media accounts. We're at 5 Gems in a Trenchcoat on Instagram, TikTok, and Threads, and at 5 Gems Official on Blue Sky and Twitter. And you can check all of those social media accounts to find out how to join our Discord. You should come join. It's a party in the trenchcoat. And you can check out our website at 5gemsinatrenchcoat.com.
And if you're really enjoying the content we're putting out and you want to support us in any way, shape, or form, like supporting us getting new audio gear, you can go ahead and head over to our Ko-Fi and toss a little tip at us. We'd love it. We'd appreciate it. Even if you can't, it's okay. We still love you. You can rate, like, and all that stuff on our normal things. And what is our Ko-Fi again?
Our Ko-Fi is ko-fi.com/5gemsinatrenchcoat.
Fantastic. And then also, if you like what we do here and you want to see us do other stuff, you can go to Advance Armory, ADAVANS, on everything. It's pretty great. We make 5e stuff. Tamlin.
Hi, I'm still here, if you didn't know that. Yeah, I do a lot of art for both this lovely podcast and Advance Armory. Gremlin Frog art, there's 2 G's in there on both Instagram and Twitter.
And then I do a webtoon. It's called Wisteria Falls. Search Wisteria Falls on Webtoon. And then I'm also on Instagram, Wisteria_Falls. Thank you, guys.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Later.
Just one more, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Fucking
Hello. Thank you for listening to 5 GMs in a Trenchcoat. Be sure to follow us on social media at 5 GMs in a Trenchcoat on Instagram and TikTok, and at 5 GMs Official on Twitter. You can also join our Discord. You can find out how to join on our accounts or on our website, 5gemsinatrenchcoat.com. If you liked the episode, please rate us 5 stars and leave a little comment. And if you'd like to support us further, you can leave a little tip on our Ko-Fi, ko-fi.com/5gemsinatrenchcoat. Thank you. Catch you next time.